So this is Tyler Colt, and this is his song, Look at Me.
Every day, it all just feels the same. Just staring down and waiting for something to change. Saw a light just as you walked on by. You made me feel alive. I swear it changed my life. Let it out, breathe just a little bit, make it count. Don't go and ruin it. Now's the time to make it mine. Got to find a way. It's like everything stops when you walk in my way. My heart it just drops and the world's around me. All that I want is me. You're a dream. How perfect it would be for you to even look at me. I used to see
Tyler Colt with Look at Me on the Indie Music Plus podcast. I'm telling you, man, I really am impressed with this kid. He's been playing the guitar his whole life, and you know, whether you like it or not, I just like what he's doing. He's working very, very hard. Let's put it that way.
You
So
said
guys
he's
are,
you said he's 17.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I have a few thoughts on this. Like, I don't know. Maybe like I don't. I'm trying to think of comparisons. Like Sum 41, Blink 182. You know, like the early years, the late teen. You know, pop rock.
We know.
But the video was hilarious. I mean, I don't know how you're going to do it in the final mix on YouTube if you actually show the video, but
No, I won't. I don't know if I can do that or not.
got that like mid 80s kind of hair band type of, you know, glossy, feel like Hot for Teacher, like Van Halen type of video, which is hilarious. So here's my critique on it was this isn't the music part, but like Tyler and drummer, bassist, man, they got a nice vibe going. And their guitarist, like, was just like, you just like, move. Not even like a little sway. It's just like, he just kind of stuck out to me. I'm like, man,
Well,
like,
you know, there's
how did the director miss that? He didn't even like tell the guitarist just something. But
maybe that was something.
yeah, I guess it was something. The fact that he didn't move, maybe that's his thing. But it's the production, obviously. I mean, man, you know, they spent some time. They put some resources. You got some good engineers behind that. Very cool.
I think there's two guys he works with.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So my only issue with, I guess, instrumentation was great. You know, just all that stuff. The mix was great. But vocals, like later in the song, he kind of pushes it outside of what I felt was his comfortable range for vocals, right? So like my kind of a rule of thumb that I and all my bandmates and all the producers I've dealt with is like if you're pushing outside of your comfort zone, don't do that in a recording. You know, like test that at live shows and get it to where it's just like amazing before you actually put it on a record. And it just felt like he kind of like on the high notes, like it just shouldn't have been in there because it wasn't like awesome. You know, it felt like he was just pushing too hard.
Yeah, I hear that a lot,
man. Yeah,
I hear that a lot in indie recordings, in particular R&B, when they try to sing a little bit more, you know, than they actually can necessarily. Not that that's what Tyler was doing. I understand what you're saying, but yeah, it's almost like the filter isn't as strong sometimes with indie music because they don't really have, you know, they're producing a lot of their own stuff, you know, or they're just sitting there with an engineer and stuff like that. So anyway.
Right. But like
Yeah,
like Tom said though, it's like you know there's hooks. Like the hooks are obvious. Like you kind of start vibing to it, even if it's not your favorite genre. It kind of plays in your head after you listen to it, and that's something that people just can never figure out. They can never write a hook in any song they ever make.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
and they have it there. So yeah,